Greetings everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed here and welcome to the demo of Genesis. Wander through the desolate hallways of Protogonos Laboratories, a once thriving facility fueled on scientific innovation and limitless boundaries. Uncover secrets that have been hidden beneath the privacy of these murky depths. Find solace in an old soldier from a forgotten war and a synthetic being with an artificial heart. Most importantly, uncover the truth behind your own existence. So this is a horror game with sci-fi elements within it, and as well, our protagonist is a frog lookalike. I can't really determine what kind of creature is behind our protagonist's name. All I know that it's a frog-like specimen with an artificial heart. Begin our quest through here. Ooh. Oh, come to life. Reminds me of Mewtwo from the first Pokemon movie, where he's just kept in a chamber, then he breaks free and he decides, no, I've had enough. I'm going to secure my own future. And to the hell of all of these specimens who call themselves my master. Oh. Got knocked out. You have just awoken. You don't know where you are, but your first instinct is to leave. Yay! We can save on the spot. What was it? Level 0. Oh dear, the fridge is cold to the touch, a sensation you are familiar with. You peer into the sink and glimpse. The smell is rancid. You wonder how long it's been there. Poke it. You poke the substance within the sink. Gross. Poke it again. Just from a different position this time. It's a cabinet filled with all sorts of things. Most of the bottles are covered in a faint layer of dust. I've already been through that. This machine emits a faint noise that makes your ears hurt. Oh dear. I feel queasy. Appears to be a journal of sorts that's filled with cryptic-like instructions that makes you feel uneasy. It's as if your entire existence is in the hands of an intangible being devoid of a limitlessness. Limitations of a two-dimensional world. Yours truly. Instructions. Confirm. Space it enter. Stuff like that. All good. You shudder and pray to whatever eldritch being that controls your fate to have mercy. To be honest, there's a function called saving and loading. So whatever time frame you think you're going to be yourself in, just ask this question. Which ending am I going to lead you, dear protagonist? Am I going to lead you to the bad ending, the good ending, the true ending, the normal ending, the catastrophic ending? However you want to call these things out. Oh dear, this is going into a 4-4 scenario like Deadpool. You stare at a translucent figure. It stares back. Oh dear! Oh, you look quite cute as a sprite. You look quite intimidating here. Oh, did I wake you? Be careful, you shouldn't put too much strain on yourself. Where am I? I apologize, you must be very confused. You are currently within Dr. Protogonos' researcher's facility. It is home to many of his independent projects and experiments. Unfortunately, Protogonos isn't available at the moment. My sincerest apologies. It seems that is all the information I am allowed to give you. Jasper will want to speak with you in regards to that. Who is Jasper? You will meet him shortly. He is an old friend of mine. What happened? To be entirely honest, I'm not sure myself. I wasn't given many details. They told me you were found wandering in the greenhouse observatory in a sleep-like status. Also, from the data I collected myself, it seems you were born only 5 hours ago. Do you remember anything before you lost consciousness? Greenhouse? Yes, it's one of the areas within the laboratory. I rarely frequent the place as the humidity interferes with my core temperature. It is actually one of the only accessible areas in the laboratory as it is quite sci-fi, so Like humans, we can only be in certain places that will be humidable for our bodies to be able to be in and survive, in regards to the temperature, whether it has oxygen and nitrogen, stuff like that. So these beings also have their own sort of environments where they can and cannot be in. Data override. Oh, my apologies, I forgot that topic is off limits to lower level personnel. Who are you? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My processors must be running slow today. I apologize on my behalf. My serial number is hashtag 0944301. However, I'm often referred to as the medic for convenience. Do you have a real name? Do you recall having a name yourself? I do. Is Flare alright? Yes, it is. Ah, Flare, it is a pleasure. Well, it seems you are in a stable enough condition. You should make your way over to talk with Jasper. He's already waiting for you. I should also mention, you don't have to comply with any of this. You are free to leave if you want. Jasper wanted me to make that clear. If we decide to stay and help out, then we would all really appreciate it. Myself especially. I know it's not very convincing, but my gratitude is all I have to offer. Do not worry. Usually the people who regard as the lowest of the low are the most kindest. It gets them through the day, and especially when people return the kindness back. When I say lowest of the low, I mean like, not bad people, just people without luxuries, people without a means to fully enjoy their life like other people would. People who just go through the day and do their jobs and go back home, go to sleep. It's just sort of a never-ending cycle. More bottles. Most of them are engraved with the words property of Protogonos Laboratories. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. This book isn't already open, so you don't want to snoop. I want to snoop. Anyways, we can't snoop. Ah, where are we now? We must be a really special occasion if we was behind one of the desks. Vending machine! You check the pockets of your pajamas. You reach inside. Nothing. Oh wait, there's an old hospital tag. You don't think the machine will accept this? Obtained. Well, we already had it. Check the right pocket, reach inside. Gross, there's something sticky in there. It's warm. Excuse me. What about again? Gross. Damn it. I thought there would be like a repeat thing. It's a poster for dental hygiene. It makes you feel very uncomfortable. It's a plastic bracelet used to identify hospital patients. The ink is too faded to make out any details. You can't use this here. That's all good. We're fine with that. How dare you override this with my name? The door is marked private. Enter regardless. You think I am just going to regard that? There's a cartridge in the console. You're not familiar with the game, but it looks cute. Hey, that's the same year. That game was made in the same year that I was born. It's littered with medical textbooks and anatomical notes. Yes, I love science glossaries. If you had to take a guess, it looks like some sort of power supply for recharging a machine. If you look closer, you can make out a small sticker depicting a cartoon character of sorts. It looks like a cat. Oh, this is the same thing. There's lots of cats in here. This bed looks a lot cozier than the one next door. You wonder if you could get away with a quick nap. No, sure it's cute, but it doesn't make up for the suspicion that lies within those beady eyes. It looks cute, but those eyes are always following you. Wherever you go, those eyes are looking at you. Whether you're here, or over here, or up here, or down here. They're always following you. Read the open chapter. Thursday. The number of visitors to the infirmary has been decreasing recently. It's getting awfully lonely here. Where is everyone? It's like the old days, when it was just the three of us. One thing I struggle with on a daily basis is to say 3 over 3. Using the ton is quite annoying at times, because it looks like you're just sticking your tongue out at someone. Right, the surgeon's handbook. Your stomach squirms in unease. You wish you never opened this book. The thought of what these instruments are used for makes you queasy. Human anatomy, an illustrated guide. These pictures are enough to give you nightmares. You shut the book quickly in an attempt to forget what you've seen. It didn't work. It just doesn't work, does it now? The Boiled Frog. It's a children's fable book. You wonder what it's doing here. They say if you put a frog into a pot of boiling water, it will leap out right away to escape the danger. But if you put a frog in a kettle that is filled with water that is cool and pleasant, and then you gradually heat the kettle until it starts boiling, the frog will not become aware of the threat until it's too late. The frog's survival instincts are geared towards detecting sudden changes. So something slow and unpredictable is something that is, well, I just said unpredictable. Okay, let's move on. I'm saying the answers before I say the question, for goodness sakes. Rooms. These patient beds. Can I go to sleep? Shave. Okay, we've got no health stats, so we're not expecting any battles in this game. Nothing in that side as well. Okay, let's go down there and just try and find Jasper. Cafeteria. I'll go to the cafeteria first. This isn't where you're supposed to go, you need to find Jasper first. Where is Jasper though? What's an anonymous machine? You wonder what these tubes lead to. They lead into my demise. Greenhouse. Level 001. This isn't where you're supposed to go. You need to find Jasper first. Laboratory. Residency. Nope. Not there. Ah, we can go this way though. We can go to either... maybe you should wash your hands. They are quite sticky after all. Ah, you're too small to reach. What an inconvenience. You could use one of the stores, but that seems like... Oh, for goodness sakes, you lazy specimen! A plastic stool. It smells of disinfectant. Maybe you should wash your hands. Yes, wash hands. Ah, you're too small. Okay, now you give us the option to do so, but yet a plastic smells of disinfectant. Getting pretty tired of this frog motive. Damn it. Leaps and bounds, more alike. More glass containers filled with various liquids. You pick up one closest to you. Sniff it. You give the beaker a cautionary sniff. Smells sweet. Almost sickly. Yeah, taste it. Well, here goes nothing. Is it game over? Tastes like prion disease. And the great cycle of life rolls on. Game over! Oh dear. Yeah, that was a dumb thing to do, was it now? Very, very, very good. Okay, let's continue with the story. Let's go back then and look at everything else. Yeah, so you just ingested yourself with a prion disease. Something which I only knew about, actually, from a game called Plague Inc. I would recommend playing that game for yourself if you haven't checked it out already. It's not an RPG horror game. It's a really frightening depiction of what a disease could do. It's a sheet of collected data. There are too many unfamiliar symbols for you to understand what it means. You think it's something about worm-efficient dirt. Yes. Ah, you're too small. What an inconvenience. You could use one of the stores. Look, the store's right there. You could just... Oh, for goodness sakes, you don't even have to push it. The stall is right there, Frog. You're so lazy. Oh, you haven't learnt yet that you could use your hands to push. Whatever it is, it looks important. Let's mess with it. Careful. That curiosity will be the death of you one day. Or perhaps it already has. Yeah, so let's save beforehand, though. Mess with it. Yeah, let's do nothing again. Oh dear, if you mess with it enough time. Okay, it's a series of video logs. Dr. Protogonos, Experiment F11, Data Log 1, Time and Date. Oh, sorry to interrupt, but you don't have to worry about that, Doctor. The recording device in my left retainer stores that data already. Alright, I've got to program that in. Anyway, on with the experiment. I concocted a system that is of a perfect biological equilibrium. Equilibrium. The participants involved are in complete balance with each other. One emits oxygen to provide life for itself, whilst the other emits a toxic substance which slowly kills all surrounding life. A system wherein one inevitability outlives the other. Did that make sense? I'm not used to this format of recording data. Was I alright at explaining the process? My apologies, but I wasn't listening. Recording data abruptly stops there. Well, data log 2. Experiment F11, data log 2. So, from an external viewpoint, the toxic creature would inevitably kill the other. However, if I carefully consider the level of emissions, I can balance them out. Therefore, creating a system of perfect balance. Well? Oh, that's incredible, Doctor. Perfectly explained, too. I understand every word of it. There, much better. Experiment F11, data log 3. It's been 3 weeks and things haven't been going well. External influences continue to interrupt the experiment, skewing the data and ruining this carefully constructed setup. The glass containers keep breaking. The connecting air supply is cut off. Wires are faulty. I just don't know why this is happening. It's so frustrating. Thanks to these apparent mistakes, I still haven't confirmed the possibility of a balance between the two participants. One ultimately dominates the other, usually a toxic substance. Data log 4. Experiment F11. Data log 4. Dr. Protogonos. Oh, hello there, what is it? I thought you would like to continue the recordings, perhaps. God, not this again. Listen, the experiment was a failure. Just throw it out, okay? Protogonos, just throw it out. So that's a little bit behind the story of either our character or another experiment that went on within these facilities. No response. This tree looks pretty healthy at the moment. It'll stay that way for long. No, because it's got no contact with sunlight. There's a strong odor of burnt sugary plastic. You probably shouldn't stand too close. But my curiosity wants me to kill myself. Ah, you've arrived. It's about time. Please, come on in. It seems we have all been waiting for you. For how long it is uncertain. For better or for worse, we are yet to find out. I'm looking for Jasper. Ah yes, that is me. You must be very confused, but I'm sure the medic briefed you on the basics. They did. I'm glad to hear that. I hold the medic as a dear friend, but to be honest with you, they idolized Dr. Protogonos to an unhealthy extent, and, well, that can wait for now. I need to ask a favour of you, for I must know whether I can place my trust in you. What sort of favour? Nothing too tedious, I assure you. I'm not sure if you are aware, but Dr. Protogonos has been away for quite some time, and within that time he has put me, his right-hand man, in charge of running the facility, and so I'm responsible for its condition, wouldn't you say? Regardless, there is an elevator in the greenhouse which runs through the building. Sometime after the doctor's absence, the elevator broke down and I lost contact with the lower floors. Yes, I'm aware, the timing is unfortunate. I've gotten the medic to run through the program to find any faults, but it was in reasonable condition. Something appears to have been overriding its controls. Are you with me so far? What can I do to help? Ah, you show initiative. How promising. Yes, I wonder, how long will we be able to keep up that for? You see, I would appreciate an extra set of hands. You need a key card to gain access to the greenhouse in which the elevator is located. Unfortunately, I've left the formerly mentioned card in my room. Flare, you have to fetch it as my hands are going to be quite full at the moment. There is still no sign of Protogonos' return. Here, take this map. It will help you navigate your way around the facility. I've marked the room which I left the key card. Obtain map. Come find me again once you retrieve the key card. That is, if you want. As I formerly conveyed, you don't have to comply with any of this. You are free to do whatever you please. And with that, I'm afraid I must leave you. I have business to attend to elsewhere. Farewell. That laugh reminds me of a laugh of that shopkeeper from Off. Just in sort of ways. Is it the same laugh? I'm not quite too sure, but it definitely reminds me of that. What an unusual painting. Different things. You said your hands are quite full, but yet you just disappeared. Gross. Gross is your middle name, Jasper. What's up here? Another medical laboratory. Something on the computer. What is going on here? I have no controls over this. Oh. Oh, okay. Ah, you're using your mouse to do these sort of things. I can only use this on that one. Can I increase the size? Do any of these buttons do anything? Nope, I can only move this. Little pop-ups. I hate pop-ups myself. Okay, so it shows a password on there. Where are my sticky notes? Hold on. Where's my sticky notes gone? Oh my goodness sakes. I had a Windows update today, and with that update it must have deleted my sticky notes. For goodness sakes, that is such an annoying thing to do. I keep a sticky note for writing down different things, but maybe I should write them elsewhere rather than a sticky note. In case Windows just keeps on doing this sticky note. Oh, okay. I just have to reopen it. Maybe Windows didn't automatically reopen it. Okay, so we've got 093661. Hold on. Parcel delivery. Nothing else for that. Okay, so we've written down that password, so if I didn't use my mouse, then I would have been left really confused. It's quite good that it has that option where the mouse is a part of the game rather than just the keyboard. It's actually probably the first time where I've actually used a mouse in order to interact with a game, primarily. Right, let's go on with our day. Residency. Itchy nose again. It's a collection of French poetry and warm back paper horror novels. The Exorcist by William Peter Blatty. French. The Amityville Horror by J. Anson. Interview with a Vampire by Anne Rice. You have no doubt the shelf belongs to Jasper. These colourful volumes look like children's books, but you don't recall seeing a child anywhere around the facility. They're probably kept as a keepsake by an older member of staff. All these books are dog-eared classics. Read to the extent that the once hard covers are now worn to the texture of soft fabric. The Great God Pan by Arthur Machen. The Modern Prometheus by Mary Shelley. Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. The Invisible Man by H.G. Wells. How do you know he was there if he's invisible? You know exactly who these books belong to, but cannot recall the name. The contents of these books disturb you. You wouldn't like to meet whoever owns this stuff. Give me a night, Jasper. Yuki here. I've reset the password due to safety issues. If anyone wants to know, then anyone just check the shared library computer. That's all. Thanks. Yay. Is your television set in console? Couldn't you tell already? But some people aren't gamers here, so therefore they wouldn't know that that would be a SNES. Or an NES. This shelf contains an assortment of films and games, none of which you recognise. Probably because you were only born 5 hours ago. Yeah, born 5 hours ago, but I do have the intellects of an 80-year-old. Do you need some assistance? This facility was founded by Dr. Protogonos through findings created by his own scientific revelations. Protogonos is the epitome of the modern self-made man and inspires us all to reach further. The occupants. A team of scientists have been carefully selected by Dr. Protogonos himself for each component of the facility. Every individual is suited to their role within the facility in a similar manner to the near-flawless functionality of the human body. Dr. Protogonos. Dr. Protogonos inspires us all to reach further in your short, pitiful lives. Shut up. I am not pitiful, and I am not short as well. I'm very tall. They look like floating corpses, so serene. The aquarium. Protogonos' laboratories have taken advantage of this unique location to research marine biology at a more intermittent level. Through innovative technology, we invite you to explore the deep unknown. Well, actually, as a fact, we know more about our moon than we do about our ocean floors. We meet again, my plastic nemesis. The medical archives. Protogonos' laboratories prides itself on being a stable supplier of medical resources to the scientific community. I think I'm right there, that's quite disturbing. The medical archives are host to a wide variety of rare scientific records and specimens. They're kind of cute. And dusty. No, it's a tree, okay. I thought it was something really brown growing along the image. The greenhouse. Protogonos' laboratories have created a perfect environment to cultivate the growth of botanical research, and the greenhouse nursery proudly hosts a rare species of mandrorical I'm not sure how to pronounce these. Very early stages of life form. It's a plaque that reads First Floor Syndicate. Take a look. Wow, these are all the different positions. Okay, we can exit that now. Chessboard. They're playing a game of chess on their own. How does one do that? It's a scrawled note that reads, Jones, don't touch my desk when I'm gone. I have a system and I won't appreciate you messing with it, no matter how helpful you think you're being. No, he just wants to help, that's all. Is there something wrong with that? Something on this board? Is there something on the other side? It's locked. It's locked. No, 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 no. It can't be locked. How dare it be locked? Ah, there's a switch located here. Maybe it will unlock the exit. You want to exit the facility? You know what, we'll try it. What harm could come along our way? Nothing happened. Maybe it locked the door. What about if I... Ah, I can't press it again. Huh? What's going on? That's what opened up. What's this? Stars? Am I stuck floating on a rock far away from home? Hi there. Ah, maybe not. We're deep inside the sea. Ah, we can open this now. That's good. Oh, look at what's behind the door. Gross is all gunked up. Trying to leave, are we? Jasper. I thought I could trust you, Flare. I'm disappointed. I was just looking for you. Even if that were true, did you really expect me to be hiding in there? I must admit, I haven't been so trustful as to means of your passage to the surface. As you're probably aware by now, this facility is located 3,000 feet below the ocean's surface. The transport you're standing behind is our only exit, our only way of reaching the light of day. In its current condition, it only has enough power for one last journey to the surface. I'm saving it for when Dr. Protogonos returns. We can't leave without him. It's irrational, I know, but you don't understand. He provided a new life for us all. I'll wait for you. Perhaps there really is hope for us after all. If you decide to go with us out of your own violation, be it curiosity or moral righteousness, understand that you and you alone will be held accountable for whatever consequences arise. I am not an unjust person. I take into consideration the role I have within this plot. In fact, I consider myself to be a good judge of character. You seem capable and ambitious, however, no one can predict what actions you will take next. You are on the right path. Heed my warning and don't stray from it. Looks like you can crawl through. But do I want to crawl through? Enter. No, it's not. It's like machine to start the transport. Jasper says it has enough power for one last journey. What do you mean by abandon? What do you mean by abandon? Let's sign up. You probably should go sit down. You've got a long, lonesome journey ahead of you. Where do I sit down, though? Let's sign up. You should probably... You got a long, lonesome journey. Ah, okay. This is really well made. What? The end? Oh my. Was there anything else we could do, though? So we exit here, then let's see what else we can do while we're here. Is there a mention of a password somewhere where we can input in? Map. Yeah, this is the entire facility. So what do you point out as in here? So we need to go there somehow. So we went to the residency. No, we went to the greenhouse, or below the greenhouse. Infirmary. Cafeteria. Let's see what's in here. Probably several endings to this demo, or at least two. Lemon soup or paper milk? Pepper milk. Fine, I'll have lemon soup. What does this do exactly? The soup smells of artificial lemons and soup. You probably shouldn't drink it. You say that? I'm sorry, it's strictly one portion per customer. If the food is not rationed properly, we'll all starve together in this deep abyss. I'm sure you can understand the situation. Why is there a picture of a nurse on there? You can hear the sounds of busy feet and kitchen utensils crashing behind a door. Everyone deserves to be loved, even deformed vegetables. Well, that's one way to get people to eat their vegetables, you guess. Quite! Yeah, the vegetables want you to eat them. What a horrific scenery that is, you know. You know, if you were a vegetable, do you want to be eaten or do you want to live? Think about that one right now. Nobody here? Let's see how our medic's doing. Jasper couldn't find a laboratory at the other end of the entrance hall. Try not to keep him waiting. Oh, feel free to stop by any time. I did just stop by. That was the reason why I'm here. We've already seen Jasper. So therefore, what does that entail now? We don't think you're meant to go this way. Not yet, at least. You need a keycard to go through here. Some sort of lock mechanism. Fine, then. We'll play this game of staying inside rather than escaping. We're just going to make the game think that we've seen the password. Excellent. We've dragged it. We've done all good now. And we're not going to die. At least that's what I think anyway. So rather than going down, we're going to go right into the residency. Because this is the only way I believe we can go. Aha. 93661. Sufficient entry access granted. Excellent. It's locked. Why has everything got to be locked? Ah, but we can go into this one that has antlers on it. Search shelves. Every item on the shelves is a small jar of something you don't want to think about. Search desk. The desk is littered with notes and paper. No sign of a key card here. Search drawers. Obtained key card. Yay! We've done it. We've got the key card. It's a scrunched up ball of paper. Read it. It reads, Jasper, remove those unsightly things from your room. Just because Protogonos is gone, it doesn't matter. So it doesn't mean you can do whatever you like, Bill. Exactly. How macabre. It's like condition. In immaculate condition. Probably. Locked. This room has stuff in it, but it looks like it's phased out. Who the hell created this room then? Who the hell stays here? Has phased out objects. It's locked. Damn it, it's locked again. I just did that. Okay. So who sleeps in here? Somebody must sleep in there. Probably. Righty hoos, let's go to the greenhouse then and see what's up. Jasper wants you to report back to him. Well, I don't want to see Jasper, okay? I just want to go there, okay? We don't need your tediness game. But where is Jasper? If he's not here, then where could he be? Like, maybe he's next door. Maybe that's a thing. Haven't checked next door. Nope, not here either. Okay, we're gonna search around the entire facility then. Maybe we need to go to where we were before, except we're not going to escape. We're just going to tag along. I believe so anyways, but check everywhere first just to make sure. Itchy nose syndrome always occurs when recording a video. Not here. Enter regardless. That would be the medic's room, I believe. So, the medic's room. What was I say? The medical's room. Use the key card. Use the key card. The door unlocks. Yes, now let's see what's going on through this passage. So I did exactly as I did before. Go to that gunked up door. Then the guy presents himself like he did. But rather than going through it, we just simply went back this way. Hello there. Ah, welcome to the greenhouse. I am Dr. Yukal, the head of this facility. You must be the one Jasper sent to fix the elevator. I am indeed, but where is the elevator? Oh my god, many books here. I don't have time to read all these. Poisonous flora. Commonly known through wolfsbane. The genus belonging to the family. When ingested, death will occur within 2 to 5 hours, despite post-mortem diagnosis of that. Common causes of death are astonia or paralysis of the heart. Then the other one is a genus of the that family is commonly found in meadows, stream banks, and other marshy areas. Its toxicity is acidic, and when ingested, results in seizures. The historical philosopher Socrates was sentenced to death by drinking a poisonous of a fatal hemlock. Different ones. Maybe these ones with puddles under them are the only ones we can read. Also referred to as the lunar flower. Only under the light of the moon, it is still unknown as to why the plant behaves this way. Despite numerous talks of folklore describing the property of moonlight having mysterious properties, there is no scientific basis behind them. Thus, that remains a mystery to this very day. Flowers are the one thing I cannot pronounce. And these guys, mandrakes, is notorious sought after for its beneficial properties. Mandrakes tend to avoid other species, and so researchers often disguise themselves in foliage to lure a creature. When uprooted, mandrakes emit an unpleasant sound that indicates paralysis and death. An ear-screeching scream. And that known as dead man's fingers due to its upright motor that grows up through the ground, mimicking the illusion of a buried hand. Oh dear. Dead man's fingers, definitely. The Cherion is a parasitic genus found in Southeast Asia. Its appearance and scent mimic that of a rotting flesh. The foul odour attracts its insatiable I can't read that word, prey. Just different facts, per se. High voltage, huh? Some of us have gotten the signs mixed up. I don't think so, as we're about to find out. His flow had better turn back. High voltage. Me, this place is a mess. Oh, I didn't realise it was one of these. Then up, then forward. Pretty simple. We've got a key here, actually. Nice, we'll grab the key. Obtain the greenhouse key. And diaries of sorts? Nope, nothing of note. Is this so? Nope, nothing of note there. Although these things that look significant are indeed insignificant. The significance of all this. Can't go through there. Fine then, we'll just move on then. Move on through the undergrowth. You unlock the door. Excellent, that's the greenhouse itself. So what's through these other ones? Ah, this must be the elevator. Yes, that is the elevator. What am I to do here? Different plants in here. There's one missing over there. Oh no, I found a Snorlax! You can't seem to get through. Maybe we should ask Dr. Yukal to do something. Look, there's something that a Snorlax would do. Just block up the path. For goodness sakes, and you? Dr. Bill, what business do you have? Dr. Bill. Just after I seen what looked like a Snorlax block him away, now I encounter someone called Dr. Bill. It couldn't be more convenient to Pokemon. I'm joking. What business do you have here? That's what I thought. Shut up, Dr. Bill. You don't know me. You don't know that I've only been alive for 5 hours. There's a packet of seeds. There's only one left. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Hey! I will take the seeds if I want to take the seeds. Thank you very much, Dr. Bill. Have you got a storage system to archive or something? For goodness sakes. Dr. Bill is the worst doctor in the world. Good. I like sceneries. Right, greenhouse. You can't get through. Maybe come find something to get rid of these vines. Yeah, like some seeds or something. Or something with sharpness or a cutter. I'm afraid I can't be much help to you. I have to deal with a pesky mandrake that has escaped from a nursery. Oh, is the nursery carrying your way? I'm sorry, but I've got far too much to do. There still isn't any sign of a mandrake. Off to help. Oh, would you? That would be awfully kind of you. Maybe it snuck past the carer. That thing does sleep on the job. An unprofessional amount. I'll have a word and get it removed for you. Thank you. Can we get past now? Yes. Lovely. Lovely progress. I love progress. There's a mandrake. This must be a missing mandrake. It seems uninteresting you. Don't pick it up. Otherwise it'll scream. No, wait, it only screams if you uproot it. Well, I found the mandrake. Oh, it was dug out from there. Can I go over there? There's something on top of there, but I can't quite seem to get it. What would one do in this scenario? Doctor? Have you met Dr. Bill yet? A word of advice, it's best to not agitate him. We will do our best to get along in these trying times. What was that static of noise just now? Unsure. Right, so we need something to cut those down. Is there anything nearby which I could use? Seems like it's okay to walk through. Oh dear. Great. We need some footwear for that. I'm going to tell you that right now. So what can one do in this scenario if I can't pick up a mandrake and put him back to where he was put in the ground? It seemed to leave on its own violation. Right. No Snorlax, no nothing. Okay. Oh, we can't go on here afterwards. It's just a very minute thing we can do. But we can't actually grab as if a plant was uprooted. So maybe we need to interact with that first before going to the mandrake. Let's see. Oh, but I want you to come with me. I can't get the thing from top of the shelf down. It's like if it's too high for me to reach up. Like, yes, it's up there. Look, there's something sparking up there, but I can't get it. Soil's been disturbed as if a plant uprooted it. Plant was uprooted. I'm not too sure what to do here. We seem to be at our wits' end. But Dr. Bell, he's just... Yep. That's what I thought. That's what one thinks. Yep. I understand that. So, what does one do? I need something to remove these vines. I can't find anything for that. Oh, we can go to the back of this place. I can't seem to get past. So I've got a visible barrier. Yeah, this is very glitchy. I can understand that. Vines. Vines. Wonderful vines. Maybe this is all there is to the demo. I bet it only has one end, but this is like a part of the progression that you can get through the game. But yeah, the scissors, the shears, the matches, whatever it is that you need to acquire isn't in the game yet. So therefore, it would be in my interest that this is all that there is to the demo. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you all in the full game of Genesis. Have a good day and take care of yourselves.